in listen-only mode.
Hey everyone, Ryan Hauser here. Welcome to the Thursday webinar. This one we're actually going to try to stay within 60 minutes. So anyways, we'll just, I'm just going to get ready here real quick, send questions over. Turn off some notifications. So if anybody's on here for the first time, let me know. And let's see, make sure you guys can hear me, see my screen. Do not disturb. Okay, there we go. All right. Hey Brenda, how's it going? Hello Lori. Gary, welcome from Dallas. Sounds like you said this would be an hour. Aha, good one, Greg. Yeah, no, I'm gonna try to make it an hour, but we'll see. Oh, look at you all laugh at me with 60 minutes. Good luck on that. I really have good intentions right now, anyways. Hey Bernard, how you doing? So for those of you that it's your first time, there's still a few coming on, but I want to sit and keep waiting. I was already a minute late or something. All right. So anyways, for any of you that are on for the first time, basically just ask your questions, and I'll get in there and answer them. Sometimes I'll get behind, so you don't have to ask the question more than once. I'm not going to um, skip over any questions. It's just I may not, I may ramble on a bit and may not get to you just for a bit, but I will get to it. So let's see. An hour is small. Are the quick trades picked by a bot or a human? If you don't want to answer it here, should I email support? Oh, yeah, normally I wouldn't answer them here, but I will. So anyways, they're picked by people, humans. So, and guys, like I put on that video, I hope you guys watch that video. Yeah, I do not pre-approve the CD quick trades. Okay, they go right out to you the second that they come in, and so trade with caution. Like for instance, and don't get me wrong, I buy them. I buy some, but I don't ever put a lot of money in them. I put like really little bits, and I automatically set my sells right away on those just to more or less see how they go. Now, obviously, they're going to be doing. Um, they'll obviously work and do well in a bullish market when we're going up, but on corrections and stuff like that, I mean, these signals, they're just really really quick trades. Okay, I mean, what are you trading for? Like 10 and 20%, which is all good. But I've noticed with a lot of those quick trades, I mean, it depends on the exact timing, and I'm still in a lot of them, and so that's why I just put a little bit in them. Um, but a lot of people want quick trades. They want to get in, get out, and they just want to see more action. I mean, guys, like literally, you could put coins in, say the top 5 coins, and walk away, and in 6 months you'll have made a lot of money. You can just make more money, obviously, if you get in and out and play the waves. So I'm still in testing phase, and that's why I just handed it off to you guys to see if you guys like it. And then 30 days or whatever, we'll kind of take a little bit of a vote on it to see if you guys still like them, and we'll leave them in. And if not, we'll take them out. Now, the trades that come through the normal crypto domination signals, that's obviously, those are read by like multiple experienced people in cryptocurrencies. Some are either just solely picked on myself, or some are picked by other experts and brought to me, and then I verify them. But I literally verify every single one that goes in there. Now, that does not make that everyone's going to be 100%, but it means like not only of our signals, if you notice the coin quality, the quality of the coin's a little bit different as well. But we just go a lot deeper into the read because we're really shooting for 100% and higher gains. So that's the difference of them. And of course, we've had some that are like what I think BNB, for instance, was a 1,200% gain. So we just shoot for larger gains to get in and out of stuff. And like anything, guys, signals are read and they're perfect right up until they don't work. So, like not everyone is going to work, but at the end of the day, you're going to be so far ahead. It's not even funny because in the normal signals, we're chasing for gains that are big enough that as long as you guys choose those quick trades and you put the small enough amount in them. I mean, one normal trade in quick crypto domination signals will will far outbeat like 10 of the other trades. So you don't have to worry about if you're sitting on them. I mean, but guys, one thing I do stress is don't sell at a loss. I mean, it's just we're at too much of the beginning stages of cryptocurrency. I mean, guys, there's less than 1% of people even in cryptocurrencies. Like, so why would why sell? Because it's just going to happen. And just trade accordingly. Obviously, don't put your whole portfolio into one coin, because then if it goes low, you got to sit and wait it out, and you're kind of defenseless after that for a while. All right. usi-tech is back in the USA and Canada. What do you think? I don't trust them anymore. I think we should withdraw out of BTC and run. Um, well, so here's the deal. It has nothing to do with usi-tech as to why they had to pull out. It has to do with dishonest people, unethical people, thieves, scammers, stealers, and everything else. Um, there was guys stacking accounts like crazy, big MLMers in there scamming, making a ton of money, and they finally have now gotten exposed. I mean, hopefully they get charged, but because they just put a damper on it and ruin it for everybody else. usi-tech is one of those companies that I messed up on. I mean, I should have got in it when I was first told about it. Hell, even the first 10 times I was told about it. And I never did till like 6 months later. I could have made $1 million in that company. So, do I think usi-tech's a scam? No. Is that going to hurt them a little bit, what they did? Yeah, but they had to do what they did. I mean, they had to, do a cease and get all the bad eggs out and fix their system. Do I expect them to be around for a while? Yeah. Um, Will they be around for forever? Well, no. I mean, just because I don't think any company is going to be around forever anymore. Technology is changing way too fast. Things are changing way too fast. But would I go put more money into usi-tech? Well, no. I'm pro Ormius and I'm pro trading, so that's where my money goes. Um, I still have a lot in usi-tech as far as tokens are concerned, but I never did go big in when it came to the packs. I think I bought like nine. I thought I bought 100, but I swear I just seen 91 in there last time I logged in. But so I don't know. I mean, but that's all I went in. I didn't even really go in heavy in there at all. But I did go buy 400,000 tokens, so I'm hoping that pans out nicely. So, anyways, that's my take on usi-tech. I don't think there's anything bad to be done on it. But guys, one thing I always stress, I've been stressing for months now, is I don't keep my money in these things. So when you say the comment, I think we should withdraw BTC and run. I mean, unfortunately, this isn't the best advice for usi-tech's business, but guys, I speak honest and the truth all the time on my webinars, and I tell it like it is. And so I don't keep money in those things. Why? Because they're not in your control. Why do you want your money in a company that you don't have control of when you can, guys, you can do exactly what they're doing for you? That's what, you got to understand. Like, they're paying what, 1% a day for 5 days a week. Well, why don't you go make 100% a week, 200% a week, 300% a week? I had two coins last week that I had held for, one was 30 days, one was 35 days. One gave me 630%. The other one gave me 900 and something percent. So now divide that up, because 30 days in usi-tech is going to give you 20% on that money at 1% a day, 5 days a week. Or, you could take what I got, and guess what? My money was never tied up. I could have pulled it out at any second. I mean, so I don't know, guys. I've lost way too much money at those companies. Don't get me wrong, guys. I can make a killing. There's another company where I'm making a lot of money on the coin, and there's a good chance I'm just waiting for another dip, and I will put that signal in, because I do expect that coin to go up in value, but it also has a marketing company behind it. And I can make a killing off of it, guys, if I referred it to you guys and everybody signed up under me and I made all these commissions or whatever. But let's be honest, guys, 99% of you are not marketers. You've wanted to be and you've chased it, but failure rate is that high. And so for me to keep bouncing you around from company to company is going to line my pockets, and it's not the best thing for you to do. The best thing for you to do is for somehow me to try to convince you that you need to trade and trade on your own, because it does two things. First of all, it puts your money in your own control. Second of all, it is the best thing that you guys can learn for your future, because cryptocurrency is not going anywhere. So why not learn to change your financial future by trading cryptocurrency? So yeah, it's unfortunate. It takes a lot of money out of my pocket, because I literally could go stick it into RU and not even really do anything about it and just make a ton of money off of you guys. But I'm telling you guys, I know some of you aren't going to listen. Some of you are going to go join those programs and stuff like that, because you want that free, that little somebody else doing it for you type thing. But you don't have the same feeling once a company goes out of business. So, but usi-tech is one of the top ones. It's lasted. Everything they've said they do, they've done. I mean, guys, they could have easily just stayed right out of the U.S. Damage was done, but they didn't. They come back in, which is nuts in my opinion, because U.S. is not great for those type of companies. But anyways, that's my take on it. So yeah, if I had money in usi-tech, I'd pull out. But I mean, I'll tell you guys, to be honest with you, I did that the exact same thing. Even when I bought those 100 packs, I've withdrawn. Well, whenever I remember I'm in usi-tech, I just always forget about it till somebody mentions it in the group or something. Like, oh shoot, I should go log in. So I'll go log in and withdraw. I only reinvested once, I think, way back in the early days, and I've just withdrawn ever since. My only big investment in usi-tech was buying the tokens. So that's all I can tell you on that one. If okay on this webinar, what does that mean? Steve, I don't know what that means. You just said if okay on this webinar. But I don't know what that means. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, Jennifer, how's it going? Hey, Ryan, hope you're well. Hey, Mahesh, how you doing, buddy? Yes, I'm doing good. Hey, yeah. Oh, sorry, I won't talk about that on here. But anyways, we're getting that started this weekend. I'm just waiting for one more person's funds to show up, and we're going to get that rocking. So that'll be fun. Okay, I like holding trades for 1 to 2 days. Is this possible with your signals, or are they just quick trades? Well, so here's, 1 to 2 days is good. But that's what I'm calling quick trades. I mean, you can get into other trades that are even shorter time frames. You're not going to make the same amount of margin. But hey, can everybody hear me? Can you guys actually hear me right now? Yeah, okay, good. Okay. All right. Alphys, well, oh, wait. If you can't hear me, then you can't hear me talk to you. So let me just message Alphys real quick. It's on your end, as everyone can hear me. Okay, let me go back up to where I was now real quick. I like holding trades for 1 to 2 days. So yeah, I mean, the quick trades, you're going to hold them for 1 to 2 days, a lot of them. I mean, in some you'll even hold up to 4 or 5 days. They'll give you a target 1, target 2. My trades go either way. I've had trades come in to where literally, well, I get it to you guys, and I tell you one thing, and it's like literally in 15 minutes it breaks through. And then I have other ones that, the odd one that we're going to sit and it actually is going to retrace back a little bit more. So then I buy in a little bit lower, and those ones are going to take a little bit longer. And then, of course, there's the holding ones, which, guys, there's just certain coins. Like, here's my best advice for you guys. Regardless of what your cryptocurrency budget is, I'm not kidding. If you guys could just give up your 2018 life this year, just give it up. Give it up. Whatever you think you enjoy or whatever you've done in your life that's got you to where you are now, assuming you're not, completely wealthy financially and everything. If you're a job earner, paycheck to paycheck person, don't really have a lot of money, aren't able to go out and take your dream trips or buy your dream vehicles or your dream house, etc., then clearly you're just doing a whole lot wrong in the financial department. And here's my best advice to you is in 2018, just stop worrying about yourself. Like, stop worrying about, well, I wish I could go out, or I want that, or I want that. And literally just get so financially strapped. Don't buy anything that you don't need to live. just for 1 year and put all of, and that way you can range up some money and put it into cryptocurrency. So I'm not saying, go cash out, a retirement fund or something like that, even though I would. I'm not saying, I'm not a financial advisor, by the way. That's just an opinion. I'm saying there's everybody that I talk to that says they don't have money. I sit down and we do like a little spender cleanse on them. And trust me, everybody has money that they can invest in. And that's what you guys really should do, is live as frugal as you can for just 1 year, because this is going to be the biggest year of your life for opportunity, no matter who you are. As long as you literally can read, you'll be able to make money this year. And it's never been that way. And so, because guys, there's coins that, for instance, you guys could be buying, and then every time it dips, you just keep buying more. I mean, there are coins that are going to be going 10 to 100x this year alone. And so, you got to understand the value of that. Like, for instance, there's a lot of people that they're trading cryptocurrencies, but yet they're also dipping out. They're dipping out to go pay some bills or something like that. No, you should be keeping that money in. You should just go work harder or go find an extra job. I'm being very serious, and make ends meet that way. Because if you were to, let's just say in the next month, and I'm just going to say Bitcoin, okay, it can be half a Bitcoin, whatever. I'm just going to talk about Bitcoin because it's easy. But say in the next month you had to take a Bitcoin. Say you had, 4 Bitcoin in your portfolio, and you had to take out 1 Bitcoin worth because you needed, right now at 11 grand, you needed 11 grand to pay your bills. Do you realize you just spent $100,000? Because if you could have went elsewhere and tried to find that money, and so you didn't pull it out, when Bitcoin gets to 100 grand, you basically just cost yourself 100 grand. And you really need to look at it that way, because by 2020, Bitcoin could reach $1 million. Now think of that. What if Bitcoin got to $1 million in 2020 and you just took out 1 Bitcoin today and spent it? I'm being very serious right now. Okay, same thing goes with these companies that everybody wants to go join. Why? Because then they don't have to learn anything. They don't have to take responsibility. They can just go put their money with these companies. Because let's face it, guys, you only make money at these companies if they stay in business, one, and if you're a marketer. Like, I could make killing at all these companies, just dragging people along, and a lot of so-called leaders do that. And that's why, because that's just easy money, and that's what they go for. But if you guys just learn to trade, learn to focus, and trade right. I mean, that's why I don't want those money. Back to my thought, I don't want that money in those other companies, because guys, if one, and I've had companies, guys, I've lost over, I don't even know. I had 100 Bitcoin stuck in one company when it closed. I had another one that what was that? BitGrow or something. That was 20 Bitcoin I put back in there and lost. I had some software scams I went into to try to, believing in the hope, and lost like 42 Bitcoin there. I mean, guys, I can just go on and on and on. I mean, and how stupid was I? I mean, think about it. If I had that money today, I mean, that'd be about only $800,000. Okay, 80 Bitcoin right now. But I'm telling you what, in July, that had been worth 80 Bitcoin would have been worth. Well, wait, no, sorry. 80 Bitcoin would have been worth 800,000 right now, but in July it would have been worth 8 million. So when Bitcoin hits $100, I get to go be like, damn, or 100,000. I mean, I'm gonna be like, damn, that was a sad 800 or $8 million worth that I let go to these scammers. So, guys, you really got to think like that. You really got to think like, right now, Bitcoin's 100 grand. Get that mentality into your head so that you value your money and stop sending it to these damn companies that take your money and run. These bots and automated stuff. Anyways, I'm not going to ramble too much on that, even though I believe it was Lori that said ramble on. But I'm being very, very serious, guys, because it's very hard to understand where Bitcoin is going to go, because I understand there's a lot of you in here and you just can't believe it. Well, guess what? Most of you, well, the ones that have followed me couldn't really believe when I said Bitcoin would hit 13 grand by February. And guess what? It hit 20 grand in what was it, September or October or November? I don't know when it was. But anyways, it had already hit 20 grand. And yet, so I mean, every time I make a prediction like that, it gets passed. So when I'm saying Bitcoin's getting 100 grand by my birthday, which is July, there's a good chance it's going to pass that. Um, and then one of a guy I really enjoy, Mr. John McAfee, he had said Bitcoin would get to 500,000 by 2020. He's now changed that to 1 million. So, I mean, you guys can say what you want about it, but the fact is, every one of these predictions are not only getting met, they're getting blown by. So you need to really value your Bitcoin, value your cryptocurrency. And this is why you need to value your spending money. When you go to buy something on a credit card and you know that you spend credit way easier than you'll spend cash because you don't even really think that you're spending that money. Oh, it's just on credit. Well, stop buying that type of stuff and put it into cryptocurrency. Because guys, this is the year to change your life completely. I'm holding. Okay, wait. I read that one. Can you show us where CD quick trades are and what it looks like in the back office? Mine is not showing in my. Yeah, it has to show in your back office. So here, let me show you. It's the same spot as the normal signals is. Just one sec here. Come down into signals. And Telegram app setting up. And stop this video. And here's the main one, and here's the CD quick trades. So just click on that. It'll ask you, make sure you're on wherever your Telegram app is. Click it, and then it'll ask you to request access, and then I'll approve you, and then it'll send you the link. You click that, and you're in. But please watch this video. I want you guys to understand. I have more videos coming in. They're being recorded as we speak. But I want you guys to understand, these are not coming from me. These are not being read. They are being read by people that trade full time. So they are, on the most case, good signals, except you want to trade just like any trade. You want to trade accordingly, because there are corrections in the market. There's no way around it. So tomorrow is a big day. I think it was the 26th. So I'm hoping after tomorrow's we'll start hitting bullish on Bitcoin and start going up to 15 to 17 grand. But I mean, tomorrow is CME's future. I think their future contracts is due there. So that's what drove us down the last time, because they were playing the short, the other futures. So we should hopefully be going up, and which will be nice for everything. We are up already. For those of you that don't know, you just go to Coin Market Cap. It says 559 right here. Just refresh it. See where we're at. So we're at 558 billion, guys. This is a very, very important number in this business. Is you want to see this thing going up, and when this thing's going up, things are starting to move. For instance, when we did that correction and Bitcoin tapped down to 10 grand, this got down to 400 billion. So we're already up another 160 billion in market cap. Hey, Steven, how you doing, bud? All right, USI, 50% rebuy, 50% withdraw. Cool. Yeah, I mean, everybody has their own, ways that you guys want to do stuff. In the signals, you tell us when to buy, sell, hold, etc. Example, hold a coin for a certain time, and then when you think it's good time to see, you tell us. Oh, you're asking. Yeah, okay. So on a signal, for instance, in the quick trades, you're going to have, it'll say, hey, XYZ coin, buy at this number. Target 1 is this, target 2 is this. If you want to hold out for target 2, go ahead. But you literally, guys, can go in, you place your buy, you literally can place your sells right at the same time. Okay, because it's not going to trigger until the price gets up to that. And then same on the other ones. On crypto domination, I go into more detail. They're not as quick a trades as far as, I actually talk about them. Like, I'll let you know. I might tell you, hey, we have good 3-day momentum. The one day we've crossed over type thing where this is a 2 week play. We're looking for 500 to 600%, and stuff like that. So, and one other thing I'm going to tell you guys, actually, this isn't really a trading webinar, but it's all right. When you're in, never did look at that. Shoot. I need to go log into another site. But when you're using Crypto Compare, like this site here, when you're using this site, you need to make your chart in Bitcoin. Okay, guys? The whole key in trading is not to increase your US dollar value right now. It's to increase your Bitcoin value. The fact is, we know Bitcoin is going up, and it's going, at the end of the day, it's going to end up a hell of a lot more expensive than it is now. So you want to obtain as much Bitcoin as you possibly can, not US dollar. The US dollar will be worth less than 50 cents of what it is today by the end of this year. So that really means absolutely nothing to us. We want you to obtain as much Bitcoin as you possibly can, because guess what? Bitcoin will be 100. Who knows what it will be at the end of this year. But it'll definitely be like 10x what it is now, instead of minus 50% like your US dollar. For those of you that don't think crypto is going to replace cash, it is going to. And for those of you that still don't think that, because I get so many emails. I don't reply to them all, guys. I just can't reply to all the emails. But I do read them as the notifications come in if they catch my eye. And so many people are asking me, like, whoa, the government hates it. I mean, how's crypto going to last when the government hates it? And yada, 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 yada. And guys, you're missing the whole picture here. The government does not hate cryptocurrency at all. They want cryptocurrency. Okay. Why are they putting the fear out there that they don't want it right now? Because they don't want everybody to jump in it right now, because they're not set up for it yet. And what I mean by that is, right now we can go do a ton of transactions, guys, and the government can't track you. Like, you can get away with murder right now, transfer all this stuff. But once they get their stuff going, like the Fed coin and all this other stuff, and the government utilizes all of the blockchain and gets all of their stuff adapted onto it, you guys got to understand what's going to happen. Like right now, you guys could have $100 cash in your hand, and you could go spend it anywhere, and the government can't touch it. They can't trace it. Like, they have no idea what you spend anywhere you go. You'll walk into 7-Eleven and spend $100, and if you don't personally tell them about it, they would not know. But guess what happens when it becomes a cashless society and everything is crypto? But the difference is, 99% of the world will still be clueless to life as far as what the government is really doing to them, just like how we are raised right now. I mean, that's how the government functions, is they keep the public in the blind. You're going to, when you pay your bills with them and when you do everything with the government and all that stuff, you're going to be signing on to their ledgers, signing on to their blockchains. Okay. Well, guess what? Now, every purchase that you've done, every single purchase that you do now, they will be able to track. So there will be no way in hell that you're going to say, I only made 10 grand this year. They're going to be like, no, you didn't. Here's all your transactions. You spent $37,452, and here's where they all went. And now here's your fine for lying to us. Because, guys, all of this stuff is trackable. It's what you got to understand. Like, Bitcoin's trackable. If I go give you one of my wallet addresses, you can just literally copy and paste it into the internet and find out how much money has come into that wallet address and how much has went out of it. Okay, now there are going to be coins. Don't get me wrong. There's coins out there now, and there's going to be more coins that are still going to bypass the system. And, so for those of you in the know, you're able to still do your stuff and be independent. But guess what, guys? Like 98, 99% of the world's not going to know any of that. They're not even going to know they're being tracked, just like they assume that they're private right now. People assume that their cell phone's private. The cell phone is the least private thing that you guys have. Your whole cell phone is designed to pick every single information about you and release it. When all these apps, they want access to this, they want access to that, they get access, they want access to your location. Facebook tracks your Messenger messages. And if you ever make phone calls through Messenger, all of that data is tracked. And if you don't believe me, go in there and start talking about, go make a call or something and start talking about, let me see, what would be an ad that would come up? I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I don't get these ads, so make sure I don't talk about it. But Go talk about dog training in a conversation with somebody through your Facebook app, and then see if you start getting dog training ads coming into your Facebook. So guys, we're put in, the government does not want us to ever see the truth. And whether you're a Trump or a Hillary supporter or whatever side you are, that is the only hope that you have with Trump, is the fact that he literally does not want the stuff that the government has been putting into, as much as they've been deceiving the population. And cryptocurrency, guys, is no different. And when the government gets into this cryptocurrency, and which they already are, I mean, so I don't mean when they get it in, I mean when they get it mass scaled, more or less, and they get it all set up, guys, you're gonna be tracked way more than you think, and there's not going to be a dang thing you can do about it unless you get educated. So again, just another point as to why you should learn this stuff on your own instead of just, putting your money out to all these other companies that aren't going to teach you anything. And because then you're just left where you are now, unclear. All right, I have been listening to your webinar for mostly since it started. I usually have to listen to the recording later on, but I'm here today. I bought Bitcoin when it was 19.9. As you said lately, just waited out to get above 20K. Question is, with limited income now, what should I put $30 to $50 a week into for short and long term? Okay, so first of all, congratulations on getting into Bitcoin. It's completely okay that you got in at 19.9. Yes, it sucks that it's at 11.1 in that aspect, but guess what? This is what you got to understand. I just finished saying, guys, we're here to build Bitcoin. So this person bought Bitcoin at 19,000. Guess what? They still have one Bitcoin. The US price does not matter. You still have one Bitcoin. So you haven't lost anything. That's what people don't understand, because they're still trying to attach it to a depreciating fiat currency called the US dollar. So you still have one Bitcoin, so you're still good. So what would I do is I would keep trading that Bitcoin to make more Bitcoin. Completely eliminate the US dollar value out of your head and get trading on that one Bitcoin or two Bitcoin. I don't know. Did it tell you how many I usually have? Okay, I bought Bitcoin. So you're just saying you bought Bitcoin. So I have no idea how much Bitcoin you have. But the fact is, I would get in and I would get trading it and I would grow that Bitcoin number. Now, as far as your last question, limited income, what should I put 30 to 50 bucks a week into for short or long term? Again, I would just, I mean, you go into Coinbase. Well, honestly, you know what? I'll just tell you one thing to do with that. First of all, the Bitcoin that you have, you should be trading. All right. And let's just grow that. And if you want to do another 30 or 50 bucks, I'm assuming you might have bought in maybe Coinbase. That's just an assumption. I have no idea. Just go buy Litecoin. With your 30 to $50, just go buy Litecoin. And guys, I don't usually say that stuff on this Thursday webinar. I really need to stop letting these Thursday webinars get all about trading and talking coins, because I can't keep my mouth shut. Yeah, that's just a coin that there's some really, really big things supposedly. I say supposedly because until they're happened, I don't count them as done, but they're going to happen to where there'll be some good value there. So that's what I would do with there. But that Bitcoin, you should be trading and increasing it. Starting in January 2018, I have been putting $400 USD every paycheck into Bitcoin. Is there a better way to earn interest instead of just putting it into a Coinbase wallet? Yes. Well, first of all, just I'm not a fan of storing it on Coinbase, that's for sure. Again, I would be trading. I would be trading my coins. I mean, guys, I trade every day. I can only tell you what I'm doing. I trade every single day. I wish I still had. Let me just see something. Let me see if I can pull something up. Oh, what happened? Okay, you guys can still see that. Let me see. I'm going to pull something up just to see if I can find it real quick. Okay, are you opening up or what are you doing? Okay, here we are. File. Whoops. All right, now my computer probably shouldn't be doing this, but just give me one sec. Guys, if for some reason anything happens, stay on the webinar and I'll be back. But I don't know what just happened there. So 1 sec here. There we go. Okay. This one. And see what screen it pulled. I got a bunch of screens, so I don't ever know when I open something where it's going to go. All right. So I'm just gonna read off a couple signals, and this is why I'm telling you guys to trade. But you need to get out of the fear aspect when you're trading, guys. I mean it. You really need to have faith. Let me ask one question while I get on this. Is there anybody on this webinar that thinks that there's a chance that Bitcoin will not ever get to 100 grand? And just be honest. Just say I don't. I think there's a chance it won't. Like, is there anybody that thinks that it will not get to 100 grand? It will. It will. Okay. I have. Wait. I think it will. Bitcoin will grow, grow, grow. No, it will get there. So, guys. So here's my point. If you truly believe that, then you need to get out of the, because it's the truth. I mean, guys, it's like literally the only way that you will not see Bitcoin get to 100 grand is if you die before it gets to 100 grand. I mean, and guys, again, this is just opinions, but guys, there's so much technology behind this that you have no idea. I mean, it's unbelievable. But so my point was, if you can really believe in that concept, you need to get out of the concept of, okay, I need to be doing short trades. Oh, I got a trade that's going in the negative. Oh no, what do I do? What do I do? And letting fear get in you. What you need to be doing is trading. Because I'm telling you guys, I've been in so many, because I do trades I don't tell you guys about. Like I'll look at a chart. I'll literally sometimes when it's just for me, I'll analyze a coin literally for 30 seconds and I'll just go in it. I'm like, I like what I see, boom, when I go in it. So when you do crazy stuff like that, you're going to have a coin go south on you right after you get in. Big deal. I go in, I wait for once that happens, I wait for the bottom, I buy more in. And every single coin to date has profited me because I don't buy and I don't sell out of fear. And the reason I'm saying this is you guys got to understand what you're getting into. Let me just find a couple, see if I can find these. I'm just going to read you some mediocre profits. And I say mediocre because there's signals that we actually put in. Not every signal went exactly to plan. Some would still retrace a little bit more. Let me just see, where would those things be? Out of 100 slides, for some reason I thought I could see them easier. This is for a webinar I got coming up here. So we just put a couple samples. Okay, here we go. So for instance, October 21st, we did a call. It ended up doing 290% when we got out. We did Strat 400%, another 450%, another 950%, which was Ripple. When we got into that one, Stellar 500, Binance was 1150, Dot was 600%, and all of these trades were like less than 30-day trades. So what my point is whose question was I even talking about? Okay, you're putting $400 USD. I mean, that is why I wouldn't just hold my money in Bitcoin. Now, don't get me wrong, guys. If you just can't handle it, if you're literally know that you're not able to sleep at night because you just bought into a coin that just went down in value and you just can't seem to get around the concept, like you don't lose money unless you sell it for less. Okay. Then, maybe just hold your money in Bitcoin, but put it on, a private wallet. But guys, you need to be trading. Why not get these kind of returns? And these returns are out there. There are coins that are going to go up way more than Bitcoin. Now, I don't mean they're going to beat them in dollar value, but they're going to go up more times. Like if Bitcoin got to say 110 grand by July, that means it went up 10 times. All right. I'm in other coins that are going to go up way more than 10 times before July. So theoretically, to have some money in those coins is more profitable than just holding into Bitcoin. So, anyways, that's kind of where I'm at on that. But I definitely would not leave my money just sitting there on Coinbase at all. Yeah, I just wouldn't. I mean, you guys, yeah. Anyways, for no other, I don't want to put any fear in anybody's heads, but I mean, I wouldn't leave it there. Especially if you're just letting money sit, I would put it into a private wallet. Do you think we are better off? Sec. I got to close this down now. It's locked up. 1 second here. All right, here we go. Do you think we are better off money in a sterling silver Ormeus plan or putting that 10K in Bitcoin, making sure I'm doing the right upgrading to the sterling silver plan? Ah, now, guys, see, this is where honesty comes in. This is where most people that you think you can trust are not going to tell you the truth. Why? Because it financially benefits them one way or the other. So here's my question to that. If you are going to trade, and if you are going to trade smart, meaning you're not going to just go into one coin, etc., and if that's all you had is the 10K that you're looking at going in, if you're going to trade on a regular basis, you're not going to get caught up in fear that it's going to go down in value. And what package are you at right now? Actually, because sterling silver, if that's 10 grand, there is a $5,000 package, which is what, silver maybe? Are you in at the silver package? Oh, you're only at the bronze. Do you network at all? Would you get anybody in underneath you at all? Do you think? And be honest, because it definitely will affect my answer. Like, are you a networker? Like, would you get possibly, but not sure? Well, here's the thing. You're in it at bronze. You can get going. You could half it. You could just upgrade to the next one, which I believe is silver at 5 grand, and then take 6 grand in trade. But yeah, if 10 was your limit and it's what you had, and if you don't have much trading right now, and 10 grand is like literally all you have, then yeah, I would split it up. Because guys, I'm definitely pro trading. Now, don't get me wrong, Ormeus is great, and Ormeus trades for you. Plus, you get the Ormeus coin. Plus, you get the business opportunity. So I'm not bad mouthing Ormeus at all. I wouldn't have put the amount of money in it that I have, and I wouldn't own as many coins as I have of theirs if it wasn't solid. It is, but I'm understanding from a lot of people that maybe they're limited funds on what they have, and the fact is, guys, you need to learn how to trade. You need to learn how to take control of your life. Like, I could go, give you a fish, but you eat for a day, but I teach you to fish, you eat for a lifetime. And this is literally teaching you how to fish. It's teaching you how to trade. So in your case, depending if that's the only 10 grand that you can upgrade with, and I'm assuming maybe you're not trading more than 10 grand currently, then I would probably only upgrade to the one package and then use the rest for trading. Guys, you've really got to understand where we are in cryptocurrency. Um, we are at the very, very beginning stages of where these prices are going. All right, sorry I'm late. Is this webinar live? Yes, it is, Chad. Or is it recorded before the drop in Bitcoin prices recently? I'm trying to find out if Bitcoin is still the one to go with if we only have $10,000 to get started with, or should we look at Litecoin or Ormeus or something? All right. So first of all, Chad, yes, you have to buy Bitcoin. You should buy Bitcoin to get started because even when you trade, everything is paired with Bitcoin. Okay. But again, so if you're started, let me see, Bitcoin is one to go with. If you have 10 grand to get started with, again, that's funny that you two asked the same question damn near right after each other, within 4 minutes of each other. So the answer is the same. I would definitely put some into, but guys, if you only have 10 grand, or say you only have 5 grand, or you only have 1 grand into trading, I wouldn't do the buy and hold scenario. I just wouldn't. I mean, I really wouldn't. I would diversify and get the coins going. And stuff like that. I mean, don't be wrong, you can still make money there, but it's like like I say, if you buy in now 10 grand worth of Bitcoin, okay, right now, well, let's just say you had 11 grand, okay, so you're going to get one Bitcoin. When one Bitcoin gets to 100 grand, okay, you have 100 grand worth of money right there, okay, but if you could turn that one Bitcoin in the next 7 months into 3 Bitcoin, now you have 300 grand. And the only way you're going to do that is by trading. Guys, it is very simple to trade. If you are able to get the Bitcoin, then you're able to trade the Bitcoin. Now, I'm not saying it's really easy to read charts and get all the signals, but when you're getting signals handed to you, you guys can trade. I mean, when a coin goes down, buy more of it. I mean, don't trade like that. Well, you can, but I mean, signals is the best way to go. Let me just pull up something real quick. I got to do it off screen because you never know what's going to show. All right, I knew that. I knew that should have been fine. Okay, let me just go into here now. Actually, I'm just going to move this window over for right now. So guys, here's just one exchange. This is why you trade. This is just one day. These coins are up 33%. Now what this means is this is percent changed of Bitcoin, meaning this coin, for instance, if Bitcoin was going down, this coin could have went up in value without ever going up in value as a US dollar amount. Like say this coin was just 50 cents, it could have stayed 50 cents all day today. But if Bitcoin dropped 33.8%, this coin then would have gotten you 33.8% more Bitcoin just by staying at the same value. Now, of course, that's not the case in this case because Bitcoin from this morning has went up a bit. But the fact is, that means this coin's actually increased. But guys, look at these returns. Now, and any of you that have any kind of retirement fund, what are your returns? Oh, wait, let's find them. Oh, they're probably like right here. It's 1.2. And here we go. That one's, what's this? Oh, that's Tether. So anyways, my point is, guys, this stuff happens daily. Now, I'm not saying you're going to daily go get into trades at 33%. So don't dream, you know. But my point is like, for instance, I'm in. Oh, there's not too many coins here. So they're only showing us so many. But I'm probably in a good half of these coins. Just because I happen to be in so many coins. I'm in like 70 something coins. It's a little obsessive, yeah, but the benefit is I'm able to take the gains when they come because some, honestly, they're crapshoots. There's some coins, like when I do my little wild card thingies, I'll literally buy the coin and I'll just set it. I'll sell at 500%. And I just kind of, just in case I don't get to it. And the odd time you get that stupid little spike, well, it's not stupid when it makes money, and it sells off and you just get somebody that pumped it real quick and boom, your sell triggers and you're like, damn, that was a quick 500%. That stuff doesn't happen every day. But my point is you guys can see that the percent change. So here, we'll just do it here. Here's a bunch more tokens in the top 100. These are top 100 tokens that went up these kind of rates just today in the last 24 hours. So I'm just saying, guys, it's never been easier for you to make money. So back to you, Chad. I'm trying to find out how Bitcoin is still the one to go with. Yeah, like I say, you need to buy it and then you can move it into other coins. But I wouldn't keep it into that. Like, for instance, in my opinion, Ethereum will go up by more percentage rate than Bitcoin will this year. So, and there's a good chance Litecoin will too. So there's other coins, and that's why you want to diversify. I have clicked the request to access button quick trades not received. Who is this? Oh, really, Steven? Then you might have clicked when a lot of people did, and I never seen it because I literally got to manually approve it. One sec. Let me go see if I can find you. You can always request again if you want, but let me just do a quick search for you. Whoops. Steve. Yeah, I got to load you up a bunch. By the way, guys, Steven, the guy I'm talking about right now that just asked the question, he actually quit his job because of trading. A job of, what was it, 25 or 29 years. So, and he did it like 2 months after he started trading. So, yeah, I think there's a little bit of profit in it. Well, I got one here, Steven, but I actually clicked. I can't tell if it's used. There's no last name on it, but I did quick accept and it did send a link. So go back into that. Let me do it again and see if it'll send you the link. I don't know if it will. It does say link sent. Maybe if that was you, it sent you the link right now. But if not, just re-ask. Click click on the link again and re-ask. We'll get you in there right away. Uh-oh. Now who am I? Oh, shoot. Where was I? Oh, here we go. Okay. There is a time delay when you change screens. Speak slowly. Thanks, Mahesh. Ryan, there's a new ICO coming out that goes on blah, blah, blah. I don't talk about new things on the webinar, just so you know, and if you could look into it possible, let us know if it's a good investment. I already registered, but I don't know if it's a good investment. So guys, here's the thing about ICOs. I'll tell you right now. If you cannot hold your money, and if it's money that you can't afford to lose, you do not go into an ICO. Okay? ICOs are not a way of turning your money around quick and making good money. ICOs are lottery tickets that make you a lot of money if you get in one that works out. And that's really how you've got to look at it. So when I put money into ICOs, regardless of my contacts, well, to a degree, regardless of my contacts, but, well, I guess even still, I mentally prepare to lose that money in an ICO. But at the same token, guys, you only need one ICO to hit out of 40 or 50, and you will be well off. Like you'll be far ahead of the game. You could have 50 that all of a sudden just go to the garbage and are worth nothing, and you never see anything of them. But you get one that hits big, and you've changed your life. So they're good in that aspect, but you got to treat them like a lottery ticket to a degree. Some you can get an educated lottery ticket, but that's as far as they go. So anyways, I won't say that coin on here, but I did just add a section into crypto domination. I just haven't filled it in. I've only put 2 in there. I have 2 more to put in there today. I'm not going to click on it for obvious reasons, but where is it? Oh, right here. So for you Signal members only, of course, ICOs right there. There's 2 in there right now. I have 2 more coming. And I only put in ones that I get recommended to by people that I have paid to be involved with to search for ICOs. Because guys, I mean, yeah, you get an ICO to hit and look out. Where are we? In Crypto Compare, if I switch to Bitcoin, can I switch back to US dollars later? Can I switch back and forth? Yeah, it's literally a tab. Like it's literally just, it's up here in the top corner, and it's just a tab. You select whatever. You can even look at your account in Euro, and I don't know, there's like 5 different denominations you can click at. But yeah, you can click it any which way you want. But who is that? That must have been Steven coming through. But you definitely want to, you just want to see your, oh, there you go, Steven. Okay. There, now you should have just got a link sent to you, bud. You want to grow your BTC. And if you have a trouble kind of reading all the charts, whatever, I mean, just make a note. Look, what are we in? We're hitting February 1st coming up. February 1st, how much BTC do you have, your total crypto combined? All right, put it down there. And then come March, like trade with it all month. And then come March, total up all your Bitcoin and put it in there. Now, guys, you can still be in other coins and see what your Bitcoin is. Every exchange will still tell you your Bitcoin value. So then come March 1st, go into all the exchanges that you're in, grab your total of Bitcoin value and make sure that's going up. If it is, you're doing a good job. If you're not, well, then you need to get into Elite so that we can help you. Hi, Ryan. I would like to get started, but I need to change my password so I can understand how to place trades. Does CD tell you in the signals training to set the trades? Yes, we have training on how to set the trades, how to sell them, but I don't know what you mean by you need to change a password in order to trade or get started. I don't know what that means. But if you're talking changing your password in crypto domination, just when you go to log in, just go hit reset password. But yeah, you'll have, there's actually more training being done right now. We just had a video done yesterday on, how to read the trades. I think how to set a stop limit too. But we've got training on how to set stop limits. And guys, any training that you need if you come into signals and there's trading that you need in there, or if you get into trader and you want some more training, just write support and say new training video in the subject and put it in there. We'll look at it, and if we justify it, we'll get the video made. But I literally want at the point to get crypto domination to have it to where, I mean, a 10-year-old kid can kind of come in and start trading. And it's hard for me to understand what you guys need because I can't really remember back when I needed to learn how to read. You know what I mean? Like I literally just learned myself off of Google. You know, when I needed to do something, I went and searched it onto Google. I started trading Bitcoin on margin by Googling where can I trade where can I trade Bitcoin. BitMEX happened to be the first one. So when I got into the deal, I thought that's the only way you could trade was margin. So I'm doing 10 and 20, 25% margin trades right out of the gate. I jump in with both feet and then I learn how to swim while I'm in there drowning. So um, I understand that's not how other people like to do it. So if you guys want a new training video, you just holler and we'll get it taken care of. I don't know if you can answer this here. How can we withdraw a lot of BTC without depositing in our bank accounts? I mean, passing the banks. Oh, you guys, such good questions and such ones I don't really want to ever. Anywho, honestly, find people want to buy Bitcoin. Seriously. And then work out a deal, however you want them to pay you. You know, I mean, literally, like, for instance, I guarantee if you wanted to sell some Bitcoin right now, I could have somebody on here right now that wants to buy your Bitcoin from you. So, and you know, because like you got to understand, like normally when you get out of Bitcoin, you might have some fees depending how you do it. But when you guys get in Bitcoin, you know you have fees. So if you can go meet somebody and be like, "Hey, this is great," like, so I know a guy who was actually on this webinar but used to meet a guy that had a bunch of Bitcoin, and they would literally drive and meet, and boom, he would hand him a nice pile of cash, and he would do that transfer right there. And it's more like a drug deal. It's funny as hell. uh, anyways, so that's how you could do it. I mean, you know, if you want to get it out of the bank's situation. And guys, I'm going to tell you something. Be very careful with the banks. I had a bank account shut down. They won't tell me why. They said that by law they don't have to. But I have a funny feeling it's because I used that bank account, even though I didn't use a credit card. I actually used my own bank account, but I used it through Coin Mama and bought Bitcoin. I have a funny feeling that's why they banned the account. And if you have a bunch of big transactions going through your accounts or whatever, they're going to want to know about it. They want to know where you're getting your money from, what are you doing, and all this kind of stuff. So, um, you know, you guys just you gotta the banks, they want crypto and they're going to be using crypto, and they're going to love it even more so. But right now, all they see is, damn, look at all my transactions. We have millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars being wired across the world every which way, and it's not coming through us anymore. And we don't want that right now. So let's dog it. Let's put it down and everything while we get our infrastructure up so that we can track everything and stuff like that. So it's kind of crazy. But guys, even the big boys, the money transfer firms like MoneyGram and those type, they're attaching to cryptocurrency to send their money. So it's a big industry disruptor, bigger than we've ever had in the history of the world. So you guys are ahead of the game just by being on here. All right. Hi, Ryan. What do you think of Ethereum? Is it going to do long term? Yeah, so I already answered that one. But yeah, Ethereum, I think, will go up more percentage rate than Bitcoin will this year. But that's still not saying that, guys, there's other ones out there that are even bigger, going to be bigger moves. But like I said, I'm not going to coin drop on here. But hey, Ryan, I want to thank you for everything that you share. You're more than welcome. Some coins use proof of stake to earn interest, like blank, blank, blank. Oh no, it will get that. Oh no, this is when you guys were asking when I asked the question about Bitcoin getting to 100 grand. Oh, Aslick, no, Bitcoin will be way higher than that by then. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt if it's over a quarter million in that year, in 2019. I mean, because guys, just think, just to get it to 100 grand, I mean, we're going to be in the trillions of dollars in market cap. And I mean, like right now, we're just at the baby freaking stages, and yet It only took us a month, and we went from like 200 and something billion to 800 billion back when it pushed Bitcoin up to 20 grand just in a month. I mean, so just to think, like, there's no way that Bitcoin gets to 100 grand without like three times the amount of people that know about it now know about it. And guys, I mean, this is cryptocurrency here. Like, you got what is it, 80% of the world doesn't have a bank account, and guess what, now they can because of cryptocurrency. So it's like it's kind of like right now we're just pushing that ball to the cliff, and then it's going to do its own damage once we get it there. So but yeah, I mean, so as like saying 100 to 200K and during 2019, yeah, I think it's even higher than that. Guys, it's just a matter of, it's called, compounding. And the more people we get in there, ruffling feathers, it's just going to go crazy. And guys, I'll tell you one thing. In my opinion, we have not seen the miracle coins yet. The technology is so freaking advanced, and there's so much stuff being worked on in the back right now, being developed and stuff like that. The coins are not out there of the ones that are really going to change our future, not just financially, but I mean as far as what they actually do as a coin. I mean, this is like, we're still in like, oh, this is new. So every little, nerd or tech or greedy or thief or scammer or whatever wants to attach to an ICO, wants to say they have this coin. I'm being very honest with you. I have somebody right now that I've known for years and years and years and years and years, and has the worst business success rate out there, but chases all these deals. If you didn't know him, he can come across to you guys and just, I'm telling you, you're throwing your money in because you're a hook, line, and sinker believer, yada, yada, yada. Can't I really want to say anymore just in case the person happens to be on here. But anyways, so I got way into deals, but even they got an ICO going. Wanted me to guys say, hell, I ain't touching that damn thing. So I'm just saying, guys, just wait. I mean, our best coins are yet to come that are going to be out there. And again, that is why you need to stay in the know. Like, you need to stay in this game. You need to stay coming to webinars. You need to stay trading so that you get in there at the right time. Because I'm telling you guys, you need one coin to put $1,000 into that will make you more money than you have made in your entire life. If it's the right coin and you get in at the right time, meaning pre-ICO stage. I mean, that's the world that you're in. So why don't you want to attach yourself to it? All right. It'll hit 100K from the US dollar depreciation. Well, yeah. Okay, so this is obviously when I was talking about that. Okay, it will. Okay, now you guys are all still thinking I will. Okay, good point. Yeah, so just for those of you that don't understand, that are still like, dude, how can you say it's going to get to $500,000? You guys got to understand something. It doesn't have to get to $500,000 to be worth $500,000. Okay, sounds weird, don't it? But for instance, like I said, the US dollar of today's value, honestly, at the end of 2018, will probably be worth 50 cents of today's value. Okay, so for Bitcoin to be worth $500,000, and let's just say by the end of 18, even though it won't be. Well, at least I don't think it will be, but let's just say for the argument's sake, that only means it has to get to today's value to 250 grand. So when I'm telling you that Bitcoin will see $100,000 in 2018, it really has to get to the value of, say, $50,000 of yesterday's value, because the value of the US dollar is going to go down. Guys, what's backing the US dollar? Does anybody know what's backing the US dollar? If so, can you guys let me know? If somebody wants to answer that. I'm just curious. And I'm going to move on to different points. Yeah, exactly. Nothing. Nothing. There's nothing backing the US dollar. I still get people today that tell me that gold backs the US dollar. Well, that hasn't happened since the year I was born. And, the fact is, guys, that not only is there no backing on the US dollar, the US dollar gets lent out at 10 times its actual rate. So it doesn't even back itself. I mean, guys, it's so misconceived by everybody that uses the damn dollar. So I just laugh when people come to me and say to me, well, what's backing the cryptocurrency? I'm like, listen, idiot. The future is. I mean, honestly, like I just want to like slap them. Like, where is your security right now? My security's in my banks and my government, my U.S. dollar. I say, well, you don't have no security. It's just funny, guys. It's really, really funny. So I really want you guys just to, guys, you don't even have to believe me, but just listen to what I'm saying. I'm not trying to sell you nothing. I'm just talking. So go out and do your own research. But mark my word, the worst thing you could do is to try to stay out of cryptocurrency. And when I say try, I didn't say stay out, because it will be impossible for you to stay out of cryptocurrency. Impossible. You are forced into it no matter what. It's just a matter of when. So why not get in now and just be smart about it? How much could I make in a year with Bitcoins? I can't answer that. Dude, if you started with 100 grand, you can make 10 million. I mean, like, well, I can't say that. I mean, like, I could go take 100 grand and probably turn it into 10 million. I could go take somebody else to 100 grand and they might turn it into nothing. Why? Because they go all 100% into Bitcoin. It does a little retracement. Then they sell out. So they're scared of their own shadow, and they lose money. I mean, I can't answer that question. All I can say is, and I'm not a financial advisor, guys, this is my opinion, but I'm telling you one thing right now. There is no bigger investment vehicle in the world for you to have your money in than cryptocurrency. Just be smart about it and know what you do. Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate your honesty. You're welcome. Will you be able to hold like a meeting that we can come together physically in Vegas, even if we have to register? There would wait. What's this? Oh, that would do it, guys. If you wonder why I sound like I'm a 5-year-old reading this, like seriously, I'll sometimes be rubbing an eye, or and my eyes. Like I actually just got my. I went and swapped over my license yesterday. I had to do an eye test, and I just had LASIK eye on my left eye because it was my really bad eye, and now it's perfect. But now my right eye is like going really bad, and so I was just covering my left eye, so I really couldn't see. So, anyways, the question is, will you be able to hold a meeting that will? Now I'm seeing the line 3 damn times. That we can come together physically in Vegas, how to register, yada yada. So yeah, anyways, I do plan on that. I was going to keep it just for my elite members. So I don't know what I will do. Maybe I would just make it free for my elite members. But I kind of talk jokingly about it because there's a hotel you can rent here for free. Or I mean, not for free, you idiot. um, but there's a hotel you can rent. I think maybe I meant for fun. I don't know what I meant for that. But anyways, and I just thought, I was talking to my wife the other day. Um, we see a little bit of an advertisement every time we go to a movie, which we probably see about 4 a week at least. And I'm just like, it would be kind of cool to go rent that thing out and just have, a little 2-day thing, for members that can come in. And I mean, we rent a hotel. How many people say they rent the whole damn hotel out? So I'm actually going to phone on it. So I think it would kind of be fun. Assuming it's got like a nice big meeting room and something like that. And then, everything can be included for your night's stay and stuff. And it's not in a bad spot. It's like really close to like the outlet malls for shopping. I wouldn't walk to the strip from there just because of the neighborhood you'd walk through. But, Uber and lifting it would be really cool. So it'd be fun. But anyways, yeah, I definitely have been thinking about that. I haven't really marketed crypto domination yet. All the members in here and all of you guys are just people that just come in from word of mouth or from RU. But we're like a week away from starting a bunch of ads and stuff. And I did plan on doing that. And then I'd get some pretty cool speakers of different aspects to it. Like I'd probably, get Igor over here for solo ads and stuff like that, just for those of you that do want to market and do want to drive traffic as well. But yeah, it'd be fun. So just keep me on that. Am I understanding that you do not compare prices to the US dollar on to BTC, which is better relationship to the true value of the coins? Okay, wait. Am I understanding you that you do not compare prices to the US dollar on to BTC, which is better relationship to the true value of the coins? Yeah, okay. So assuming I'm asking your question, I'm just going to reiterate what I said, and then hopefully it makes it clear. But yes, guys, we are trading, or I am trading, and you should be trading to increase your Bitcoin value, not to increase your US dollar value. Okay? And I don't have an example, damn it. You know what? Actually, let's just see if that example. I did one yesterday real quick on my elite webinar, and we just kind of winged it, and it showed you exactly why. So let me just see if I can I'm just off screen. I'm going to log into that. I just created that new account yesterday. So give me like 1 minute here. Let me log out of this one. And then we'll log in if I can remember. Oh, shoot. Oh, you idiot. What did you do? Does anybody from yesterday remember what I logged in with? Let me try this email. Nation.net. Let's see if this works. And I will show you, and we'll just see if it still works. Okay, that's not the email, but maybe I did support. If anybody is here, it's on my elite member. Damn it. What would I have used? Anybody know of my elite guys? Damn, you didn't see the screen, huh? Ah, shoot. All right. Anyways, guys, oh man, think, Ryan. Grip support, crypto domination. All right. Sorry, guys. I don't know what I put in on. Anyways, I'm gonna have to find out. I'll have to mess around with that. But anyways, so what I did is I put in a buy. I put in a buy that dipped lower. Okay, it was a signal we put in. I believe it was Pivx that I used, and we put in the signal, and then Bitcoin ended up doing the correction, so it went down in value. Okay, so I entered in the exact date as to when we bought it and to when we sold it, or pardon me, we hadn't sold it, but to what it was at now, and it was like minus $9,000 US. I put in a lot on the amount of coins. It was $9,000 in the hole in US. Okay, but it was plus 0.39 in Bitcoin. And that was the perfect example, guys. That is a winning trade. Forget the fact that the US dollar is in the negative because we're trying to build our Bitcoin. We already know Bitcoin's going to go back up in price, but I want my Bitcoin amount to be increased, not my US dollar amount to be increased. Okay, because my whole business is I'm trading for, and I'm not going to stop and cash out of any kind of cryptocurrency. Before I take any cryptocurrency out, Bitcoin will have reached over $100,000. So I want the most amount of Bitcoin. Okay, I hope that makes sense, guys, because for instance, that trade, okay, how do I explain this? Let's just say we were to sell the trade today. All right, US dollar wise, you took a hit, but you didn't take a hit because you haven't converted it into US dollar. You've actually made a profit because now you have 0.39 Bitcoin more. So my point is when Bitcoin gets to 100 grand, you've now just made yourself, what would that be? $39,000? Would that be 39,000? Yeah, it would be $39,000. You made a plus of $39,000. Okay, well, guess what? The 9 grand, if you were to sell out right now and you kept the 9,000 US, guess what that $9,000 is going to be worth in July when Bitcoin's 100 grand? That $9,000 is going to be worth 5,000, well, it would be worth $9,000 at the current time. You see what I'm saying? And so you want 39 grand or you want 9 grand. That's the difference between a winning trade and a lost trade. And guess what? It's the exact same trade. It was the exact same trade. So some people would have sold that coin because, damn, I'm down 9 grand. I can't go down anymore. I got to sell. And then they sell, where you got to know, hey, I'm in a winning trade. So let's ride this out because I'm still in the plus. I'm at a plus 0.39. So then the smart people that understand exactly what they're trading and the whole concept of, hey, I want to get a mass amount of Bitcoin, they stay in it. And then guess what? They're still in it when the ride comes up. And now that 0.39 turns into like 1.39 Bitcoin because they rode it out because they were never in the fear zone because they understand, hey, my Bitcoin value is up. This is just a correction in the market. That stuff's going to happen, but my Bitcoin value is still increasing. So at the end of the day, I'm way better off ahead. So I've tried to find ways to explain it to you guys. So I hope that makes you guys understand it. I'm planning on transferring $10,000 from my Roth IRA to a Bitcoin IRA, but the problem is the only option seems to be buy and hold. They won't let me split up that 10K into different coins, but it does let me pick between Bitcoin, blah, 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 blah. Would you recommend choosing on other ones instead of Bitcoin? Okay, well, first of all, I don't know what you're doing here. Like, I mean, as far as make your own Bitcoin IRA, or you're saying you're only able to switch that? I mean, it's in my opinion, I'm cashing out the damn. Oh, maybe you're transferring without fees, and so they're letting you. All right, I'll do it. This is only an opinion. I'm not a financial advisor. Yada yada yada. If you could pull it out without fees, I mean, I'm pulling it out and investing myself. But let's just say you would have massive fees if you pulled it out, and but now you're able to go put it into a Bitcoin IRA and put it into these coins on the coins that you listed. Because here's the thing. First of all, I would always tell people, like, when just quick, I'm talking down the street. They're like, hey, what do I want to do? I just want to buy and hold. And I just tell them, look, 30% Bitcoin, 40% Ethereum, 30% Litecoin. Okay, there's your 100%. But honestly, I would take a little bit more of a gamble. And if those are the only coins that you can do, I would go, yeah, that's going to go 10x this year too, though. Honestly, I do 20%. I do 20% on the first five you mentioned. 20% Bitcoin, 20% of Ethereum, 20% Ripple, 20% Litecoin, and 20% Bitcoin Cash. I actually think that Bitcoin Cash, if possible, will be the first coin that passes Bitcoin at 1 second, at least for one day. And what I mean by that is, for it to happen, is it would go really bullish. It would be after, say, Bitcoin hits 100 grand and then does a correction down to 30. That would be when it would, maybe peak past it. But I mean, I definitely see, Bitcoin Cash getting up there in value too, as well. So I mean, and obviously diversify into a bunch. So I mean, Ripple, it's Ripple's going to go up easily 10x this year, especially now that it's dropped back down to what is it, $1.30 right now or something. But I mean, I expect to see it $10 to $15 this year. So I mean, you're good there. But the fact is, listen, this is what I'm going to tell you. It doesn't matter which damn coin that you just mentioned in here that they'll let you do. Everyone will completely annihilate what you were already getting as far as a return. So, but I would look at the regulations. I mean, how much are they taking percentages out or whatever? I really don't understand the concept of why keeping it with them unless you're just going to lose half of it by taking it out. Guys, I don't like people controlling my money. They're never going to invest it the same way. They're worried about their fees. They're not worried about what you make. I had requested using the desktop Telegram app, and that obviously didn't work. Oh, you mean you requested when we did the Telegram? Oh, okay, just did it on the phone and it worked. Okay, cool. Thanks. That's awesome, Stephen. Is there any exchanges you would not join? Yes, lots, but I can't mention them because I don't know them all. But there's lots I wouldn't. Honestly, I don't join exchanges. I wouldn't say I wouldn't, and actually, I think I just did on one that doesn't have 100 coins. I would never put a lot of money into any exchange that doesn't have a minimum of 100 coins. Put it that way. I want stability and stuff in there, but I did. I did just join a couple smaller exchanges, but it's more or less to take advantage of a couple coins that aren't on other exchanges. And I'm going in there knowing, hey, I'm looking for a good quick profit and then I'll move out type thing. Um, so when you ask that question, it's tough. But yeah, there's a lot of exchanges I wouldn't go in. And just do your research, and if there has to be a big reason for me to go get into a new exchange versus the main exchanges that I'm in. And still, I wouldn't go all into an exchange like that. I baby step it in. Like this one new one, I just put zero point 0.2 Bitcoin in it. And I did it for two reasons. One, I wanted to buy into the actual coin of that exchange. Why? Just because I happen to have really good success with buying the coins of the exchange. Like Binance has treated me really well. And then there was just another, like more of a, there was just a coin. It was one of those days, guys, where I got onto CoinMarketCap and I just wanted to take a wild card thing, and I took one on this one coin. And funny thing is the only exchange it was on would happen to be that new exchange, so I went in on that. But I do stick to the main exchanges. when I can. But guys, there's lots of money to be made on new coins and stuff too. So you just got to be in the game and get used to it. You the link to crypto animation. What shall we put in the referral box under the link? The affiliate ID to CD or the RU? Yeah, you put the affiliate ID to CD. Like I think I explained that in the video. Maybe I don't. I'm pretty sure if you go into where's RU? And what is it? I don't even know what it is. Is it step 2, guys? No, that's not RMS. So step 3.
Hello, everyone.
And we'll pause that. Yeah, so anyways, I don't know whose ID that is, but yeah, you just put the ID, your actual number that you get from your affiliate link in Crypto Domination, and that's what you'll save here. But maybe I didn't show you that. Maybe I don't show that in there, so I should add that. So we need to get a video to put in there to show that. If I don't say that, we'll have to double check. But it's just the ID number. But I hope you get a chance to watch the video I sent. I did watch it today. So I'm not going to say anything about. So nobody knows anything about what we're talking about right now. But when you said 3-digit, did you mean 3 digits in front of the decimal point or including? Like, are you talking $1 or $100? Because I'm pretty sure you told me $100 before, and so that's what I'm thinking you're at. But anyways, I am going to actually put that in the back office, not as a company, but as a coin, because I did watch that webinar. I did like what I heard on it to a degree. Yeah. So anyways, I have a comment on that, but I don't want to say it on here. I don't want to give away what I'm talking about, but yeah, I'll get with you on that. But I'm gonna put I'm gonna put that in the back office as a coin to get. I just made too much money off of it already, and it's not even got started, so it's gonna be fun. Okay, thank you, Ryan. I am not selling my BTC. LOL. Waiting to the end of the year. Trade your BTC, but yeah, don't sell it. That's for sure. You guys do not get out of crypto. Remember, I'm not a financial. I haven't said that before yet. But no, I mean, come on, the writing's on the wall. This is David. Hey, David. I had asked about short and long term with 30 to 50. Yeah, right. Okay. Dude, that's perfect how you did that too. That way I remember. So many people don't get that concept. I love it. You also said not to store currency on Coinbase, which is all I have and used so far. What wallet for USA would you recommend? And a big thanks for what you have done. All right. So, well, here's the thing. I don't know what kind of numbers you're talking about, how much Bitcoin you have. Um, but if you're literally buying Bitcoin and storing it, then you want to buy a Trezor and store it off of any exchange. Period. Okay. If you just have small amounts, well, then you're okay. You guys just got to understand one thing. Well, first of all, I mean, I'm not a fan of Coinbase in the simple. I mean, I love it. Don't get me wrong. They're the number one downloaded app, and they're really good for new people getting started. I mean, come on. I bet most of you guys probably did your first uh, cryptocurrency purchases through Coinbase. It's great that way. But Coinbase is also regulated and reveals all information. And not only that, guys, they're huge. And what I mean by that is if you're a hacker and you're going to try to get into where are you going to go target? I'm not saying they're going to be broken into, whatever, but I'm just like, why? Like, why go there? I mean, like, just why store your money there when it's not like you're getting paid interest by having it there? So if you're going to buy it there, fine, but then I would get it off, put it onto a Trezor. If you're going to be trading it, then get it into an exchange. And again, I split it up into exchanges too. So for instance, put some money into Bitrex, put some money onto Binance, but only put the money on that you're going to trade. But anything that you're going to hold, get it on a private wallet. That way, nobody can touch your money but you. All right. So, and if you need training on that, I believe we have it in Crypto Domination somewhere. Thinking, Ignite, do I have Trezor? It might have been in Trader. My eyes are getting really blurry looking at all these screens. Let's just see. Trezor. So maybe it's up here. No, maybe. I don't know. The hell, I know I got it in there somewhere. That's funny. Wouldn't be in decoded. Not in elite. Huh. It's in there somewhere. I mean, it literally is. I actually did the damn video. Anyways, can't find it right now. Oh, right here. I just don't have Trezor in the title. That's why I couldn't do it. Anyway, setting up your cryptocurrency offline in cold storage. So, and that's in Ignite, so it's free for anybody, whether you've bought a product or not. I hope I asked that. Please don't say my name. Okay, I won't say your name. For BTC cash sales, okay, for BTC cash sales, I use coinatmradar.com to find what looks like a heavily trafficked ATM. Then I go sit near it and ask people if they want to buy. Oh, yeah, that's smart as heck. So for that person that was asking about how to sell Bitcoin, that's kind of a smart idea. So anyways, they just go in and they go find an ATM Bitcoin, and then they just sit there when it like find out when it's heavily trafficked. And guys, you literally could go ask the clerk, hey, what hours do you know that your Bitcoin uses? You know, it gets a lot of use right there, your Bitcoin ATM. And if they tell you, then just go sit there. And when people come up, you can trade them that way. So this person moved a little over 50K at a coffee shop that way. Freaking genius. And it's just so funny, actually, because like the Bitcoin ATM I used to use, that was back when Bitcoin, actually, I just threw out the receipts this morning. I was cleaning out my desk or out my drawer, and they were like 3,500. And it's like, oh, I wish I could be back there right now. But anyways, the last few times I've went into that place, not to use the ATM, but just to go in it, people were actually using the ATM. Where before, when Bitcoin was like 3,500, I was the only one I ever seen using that thing, and I would go in like every single day with cash and just feed it. And now it's like every time we go into that store, somebody is using that ATM. So, and that, guys, it wasn't that long ago. We're talking like maybe 3 months where Bitcoin was at 3,500, maybe, that I was in that thing using it. 3 to 4 months max. But hey, that's genius. I love it. Tell everyone to be very careful using their bank account to buy BTC with CoinMama. My bank had a big issue with buying BTC with CoinMama because they think they are scammers, which is not true. Just because CoinMama is not located in the US does not mean that they're scammers. I fought with my bank several times to let my transactions to CoinMama go through. Yes, exactly. And I had to phone too to get it done, but it's the way it is, guys. Right now, you got to understand the banks don't want you guys using cryptocurrency right now because they know what the hell is happening. You're finding out you don't need them like you think you need them, and that's just a scary thought for them. But yes, exactly it. You guys got to be very careful when you're doing it, and that's why obviously this person that I can't say their name. But that was genius. That's just a great way to buy and sell cryptocurrency. I mean, obviously, do it right there. So you got public, but that's cool. Waiting for an IKEA coin. Just joking. Hey, that's a good IKEA. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, you watch. There'll be one. All right. Let's see. Nothing in opinions. Okay, I don't know what that was referring to. U.S. dollars. Oh, this is when I asked if the U.S. dollar, and this is when all you guys said no. U.S. dollar backed by faith in the U.S. dollar. Not gold anymore. One person said the U.S. Army. Nothing. Backed by debt. Drug cartels. Exactly. Do you guys have any idea how many people in this world have no idea how much the U.S. is controlled by the people who own the U.S., the Rockefellers and others? I am shocked as to how many people have never even heard of them. And yet every decision is government based before Trump was based off of that money. It's absolutely crazy. So guys, just go search it. I was in shock. I mean, I found out again last night. I was like, I thought people knew this, like especially business people, or people on here wanting to, better their lives, independent. I mean, but I guess we're getting that from all over the world now. But guys, just go search that stuff. I mean, there's history that's it's not rumors. It's not here. It's there. All you got to do is search for it, and then it'll open your eyes as to why cryptocurrency is not going anywhere. It's here to stay because there's so many of us type people that want to be in control of our own lives and not be controlled. All right, and they keep printing more. USD is backed by an empty Fort Knox. No one believed in the internet either. Yeah, isn't that funny? We're all on it right this second. And I'm telling you, cryptocurrency is way bigger than the internet. Just watch. Just watch. No, don't watch. Get in on it. See it from the inside. Don't watch. Don't worry about the more government regulation slowing Bitcoin price down. Yeah, no, it's not. That's what I'm saying this stuff is going crazy. And I'm telling you guys, the more that the big players, the more that reality sets into these people, these ones that are just they close a blind eye. I mean, it's like people live their lives like these bad parents do. Their kids are throwing a damn fit in the store and they don't even freaking hear their kid. Like, I mean, I'm just like, you want to just slap them, really. But that's how a lot of civilization just lives when it comes to the government. But the more that gets revealed this year, by the way, about how much the government does things. And you guys watch. If you just listen to Trump, he even tells you some of the stuff. But outside of Trump, just when you start seeing how much the world is manipulated by liars and thieves at very high end levels, big financial institutions, that dog Bitcoin, and then Bitcoin does a correction the next day, and then they go and spend $75 million and buy Bitcoin. More that reality sets into like the common people that are living in a different little world. When they start seeing this stuff, guys, that's when our explosion is going to start to happen. And they're going to see it. For instance, why did Bitcoin just do this uh, big correction? Because you have all the big guys into the future shorting it, and so they manipulate the system to make a buck. And the government does that 10x. So the more that stuff starts to happen, guys, you can only be blind to the reality for so long. And now that stuff's going to be coming to reality. And when that happens, guys, it's unbelievable what's going to happen to cryptocurrency. And so you want to own some of it before it happens. Um, what are your thoughts on blank? Wait. Okay, wait. Now I'm getting confused, Keisha, on 3 different companies now. I was just about to answer. Um, no, the other one was network. Shoot. So, anyways, I'm just going to paste that down. I'm not going to comment on it right now because right now I just am getting twisted between 3 different companies, so I don't know what to answer. Sorry. Shoot. That's driving me nuts now. All right. I trade between 2 crypto pairs to increase my BTC. Sorry. So, okay. So now you're saying a different one. So I don't know. I'm going to copy that one down too. And you know what? Actually, Keisha, do me a favor. Just send me an email regarding that, and then I'll address your email. So I don't want to have all these people sit and wait while I try to figure out what we're referring to. Is the 2,000K for the elite members a one-time fee or monthly? Yes, it's a yearly fee, just once a year. Will you be promoting? Why am I drawing a blank? Hey, Janthi, welcome back. What is that? I am drawing a blank on that too, and I know it. Um, I don't know. Send me an email, but unless I'm just drawing a really bad blank, my answer is no. Um, but damn, why does that sound familiar? All right, my wife has turned into a psycho crypto trader, and I can't keep up with her. And keep up with her. It's getting fun. Yeah, that's freaking awesome. I know. It's awesome. I was just talking to another guy on the phone on Skype. He's a guy that works with me on crypto domination. I have him in the back end doing stuff. And so we have our little morning calls. Well, the ones we were talking in the day, it's just a couple days ago. I don't think he's on here right now. He was at a funeral today. He did message me while we're on this webinar. He just said, "Hey, mate." So, anyways, I assume he's not on here. If you are, I'm talking about you. But anyways, so we're talking, and now I'm not gonna say his name, obviously, because now I'm gonna actually get into some stuff that But he's just a guy that just takes forever to take action, forever, forever, forever. And he's seen me in the crypto game for a while, and I've been telling him when we meet at events and whatever, and he's just been watching what I do in awe and not getting in. I'm like, dude, get in, get in, get in. Well, then now he's got in, and now he's like, yeah, so, well, what should I do about this coin? Or, I don't know, he said something about, he was talking about Ripple. Well, yeah, I kind of got into Ripple, but how can I, we were doing the webinar slides, and he was seeing some of these gains, like, yeah, I wish I could get into some of those. I said, dude, you can. He said, well, I got into Ripple, and so I'm kind of in the hole there. I said, well, how much did you put in? He put in such a small amount. But I said, what do you mean by in a hole? Oh, well, I got in, and it's down to 30 cents from when I got in. I'm like, are you in a freaking hole? You're not in a damn hole. First of all, it's done a correction. You're actually higher in Bitcoin value. But I said, where's all your money right now? And he's like, well, I got it in a bank account, and I'm just putting some into a real estate deal. I said, how much is your bank account paying you? And he says, like, really close to 1%, just over 1%. I said, oh, okay. So yeah, it's pretty smart that you're keeping your money in there, right? And anyway, so I started drilling him hard about crypto, whatever. And I didn't know, but his wife had walked into the room and was listening. So then he makes a comment. She says, well, now you've got my wife getting all mad at me and stuff because I'm not taking action into crypto. So you've got her sold onto crypto. And I'm just like, dude, your wife's been waiting for years for you to have some balls. But I'm being very serious. It's like, guys, you can sit around. And so basically what he's going to do is we're going to put more in. But you don't sell when you have dips. You buy more when you have dips. But the fact is, you can sit and watch all day long, and you're going to have story after story after story come through you. And then at the end of the day, in 3 years, you're just going to live the rest of your life with regret. There's no way around it. So that's awesome. Your wife's getting involved. That's really, really cool. Live weekend in Vegas would be cool. Would be amazing. Give us plenty of time to plan and prepare. Cool. Yeah, I really should do it. But the problem is, I don't know that most people can handle the heat. I mean, I love the summers. To me, it's like, even though, guys, I literally every day is the exact same for me, whether it's summer, winter, anything. Um, I literally don't really. I mean, literally every day is the same. But for some reason, as a kid, you get school, and summertime is your holiday, vacation time, or summertime. So it's like, to me, it's like, if I'm ever going to do anything outside of my normal routine, I got to wait for summer. It's really freaking weird, but I guess for a lot of people, that would probably be the worst time for them. And it's 120 degrees here. But yeah, I need to think. I need to work. I need to do something more on that. So it would be kind of cool. Everybody just network together. Um, huh. All right. Yes, that's correct. I'm transferring out of my IRA without fees. This is the site I'm using. Oh, okay. Well, here's the thing. I would look at your fees, because literally, like, and this is just me, so you do what you want, obviously. But even if I was charged 20% in fees, I would do it my own. I'd do it my own in a heartbeat. Because I mean, I'm telling you, like, moving money around and getting into trades and stuff like this will far make you just sitting in a coin. As long as you don't let fear get to you, and if you have a trade that goes south a little bit, just don't sell, ride it out, or buy more in. Okay, I don't know what I just did, but it was pretty cool. Oh, maybe it's just my computer acting up. It's posting this question everywhere on my computer. All right, in response to your answer to my IRA question, Bitcoin IRA does not allow me to split up my. Oh, yeah, see, that's my point. Just have to pick one out of them. I honestly, find out what your dang fee is and take it out. Just take the damn crap out and put it in on yourself. Be in control. Now, with that being said, if I had to pick one, damn, I wouldn't. Honestly, I'm sorry. I wouldn't. Um, jeez. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I just wouldn't. I mean, like, so I guess if, I mean, because what's the whole point here? I mean, if they're limiting you onto one coin, then are they limiting you on when you can withdraw? So like if you were to put it into Bitcoin and Bitcoin got to 120 grand, you wanted to cash out. Are you even allowed to cash out, or do you have to ride out the term to X amount of time? So I mean, that's just my point. It's like I would look at to see what the fees are, and I'd go there accordingly. I would just probably take it out. So much for 60 minutes. Oh, we're now at 80. Damn it! I didn't even look at the time. And actually, that was 20 minutes ago that you posted that. I see. I just get talking. I just am so passionate about all this stuff, guys, that I literally lose track of time. I was actually really had it on my head that I was going to do an hour today. Oh my goodness. Well, next time I say that, I'm going to set a damn alarm when it goes off. I'm just going to push in just to say I can do it. All right, yeah. So $100 or more. Yeah, dude, I got it. I got to get people into it. That coin. It definitely has potential, and I mean, come on, even if it gets to 10 grand, or I mean $10, it's just massive returns. So yeah, I think I'll put that in as a signal. Kind of have to. I mean, how can I be making money, so much money at a coin, and not have it in a signal? So, all right, what about storing crypto in a ledger? Yes, you can for sure, no problems with that. Um, the what was it, the Nano S or the NS or whatever? But just the only thing I do suggest, guys, because their site is down, like they're out of stock. The last time I checked, um, I would hesitate buying one off of eBay or Amazon just because you don't know where it's coming from and if it came right from the factory or if somebody's got in and kind of messed around with anything. Um, I have never heard of them. Who are those? Shoot, I don't know, Brenda, what we're talking about now when you ask those questions. Hey, Ryan, I had to step away for a minute. Did you get to my question? Yes, I did, but I can't go back now. You have to watch the replay, which I'll post in a couple hours after. But I remember your name. But oh yeah, I just searched for you. You're like 100 comments up. I did it, but anyways, Ryan, there's a new ICO. Oh yeah, no, I answered that. So you have to watch the replay on that one. Okay, so much for 60 minutes. Yeah, whatever, guys. Just kidding. Those are my elite members and stuff that are giving me a heck about not being able to, because a lot of my webinars go like 2.5 hours long. It's crazy. All right, you know what happened to Saddam and Libya? They wanted to go off of USD. Hmm. Yeah, well, FYI, they've already now, what is it, yuan and USD now, or I mean, and oh no, what am I doing? What am I doing? Shoot. I can't remember the pairing now. I'm drawing a blank. But anyways, there's already big trades being done now that are not coming through the U.S. now. So it's yeah, there's some big disruptions going to be happening. Places like Russia's already got its own coin tested and everything. It's just not widespread as their currency because obviously of what it'll do. There's just a lot of stuff out there. Um, Remember when the first mobile phones came? Nobody believed they would have a future. And the PC, they had what writing machines. Why should they have a computer? I talked about a man who told me that his first computer was 200 megabyte hard drive back in the early 90s. He bragged that people said with big eyes 200 megabytes. What do you need a megabyte for? LOL. Oh, I know exactly. I my first modem I bought was like a 9600 baud rate, and people thought that stuff was amazing. But guys, you don't understand where we are at right now. The technology right now. So, for instance, from where we had in 90 to now, we will bypass that whole growth period just in the next year because that's where we are in technology. We don't need the brain power and the manpower, and we actually now have electronics that build electronics, and vice versa. Like I mean, it's just absolutely crazy. So where we are at, and some of the stuff that I'm behind the scenes in that know of, I just look at it and I'm like, this is crazy. Honestly, I say to my wife about once a week, I would hate to be born right now. Like my grandkids, I feel sorry for them. I mean, it's absolutely. And what's really sad is I say that because of the impersonal stuff and the lack of, I mean, like, how many kids now go out and play with friends? Now when they play with friends, it's through their phones or through some kind of game console or stuff like that. And I mean, guys, we're only years away from literally. I could be a sonogram. What's it? Is that what it's called now? I can't remember. Right in front of your kitchen right now, talking to you. I mean, it's just nuts where the technology in the world's going, but it doesn't mean we're not going to profit from it. Is it better to invest numerous cryptos or just three and four and sit and wait? Or do you have a jump in and out? What is better, just BTC, Ethereum, etc.? It depends on your portfolio. I mean, guys, literally, if you only, well, no, see, all right, here's my take. Guys, again, these are just my opinions. And I understand that if somebody only has $1,000, $1,000 is a lot of money to you. I get that. But what I also understand is $1,000 is nothing when it comes to it's not going to save your family. Get it? Like if you lose it, your family's not dead. Your family's not starving for 10 years. Do you know what I mean? It's not like you have $1,000,000, your whole family's generations portfolio you're now dumping in and you're losing whatever. So when I'm saying $1,000, I'm not devaluing $1,000 to you. Okay. What I'm getting at is if you turn that $1,000 into $10,000, it is not changing the rest of your life. It's going to be great and it's obviously going to help you, but it's going to help you at a $10,000 level. So my point is if I'm in $1,000, I'm wanting that in and out of so many damn coins. I just want to grow it as fast as I can. I would not sit $1,000 into a cryptocurrency and just wait it out. Because come on, you're waiting for a 10x, so you're going to get it to 10 grand. Well, I would want to hustle that damn $1,000 as hard as I can, so that by the time Bitcoin's 100 grand, I have at least one Bitcoin. So that's kind of where I'm at. So to answer your question, I would want to be in a bunch of cryptos because, hey, if one takes a nice little 300% dip in a week, then I can go pull out and I'll go put it into a bunch of other ones and hope they go, or not a dip, I mean a rise. And then hopefully I get a couple more 300s, you know? And so that's kind of where I'm at. Like I would want to get in there and kind of, chase the spikes a little bit. Those times we had two big, very bullish moves with Bitcoin Cash. I'd have wanted my money in there, and then boom, once it hit to the peak and started to retrace, pull it out. If it keeps going, who cares? You've just made a nice big return. Put it somewhere else, and divide it all up so that you can hit a bunch of them. But my thing is, so it all depends on your portfolio. Yeah, I hope I answered that kind of for everybody. I mean, I say it depends on your portfolio, but you know what? I did just give the same answer as I would do if I had $1 million in cryptocurrency. Like if you had $1 million, then you'd want to put that in there. I mean, and I'm living proof. I literally have, I don't even know. I'm going to assume 70 coins. And I'm just at the point, I'm like, dang, I mean, when they go up. Well, now I've at least started setting some buys when I buy coins because literally I've got so many, I'll forget about them. And so if they ever go do a big pulsive move and then they do a big retrace, I've lost on a lot of profit. So now literally I'll be like, dude, I'll probably forget about this coin. So I'll buy it. And then at 50% of it, I will sell and I will put a pre-sell at a high amount. So if it tags it, it's there. And then if it just keeps running, well, I still had half my money, half the coin in there. But literally, guys, you can own free cryptocurrency. Like I own so many coins for free because I've bought them. They've risen so much. I take out my investment plus a profit, and then I just go store the free coin and then let it ride. Because I'm telling you guys, there's not a top 30 coin in cryptocurrency that probably isn't going to be 10x this year alone. And you don't know which one's going to go 100x or 1000x, and so why not have a piece of every one of them? Do you have a group on Crypto World Bloop Bloop or a profile? I searched for you. I have an account there. I haven't really logged in. I'm waiting for them to add the income to it when they get all of that. They did just send out an email about some last chance, but I was just waiting until they put into there before I went and looked in at it. I mean, I could maybe doing something like that, but no, I don't. I mean, I bought the biggest package, so I do have the access to go in there, create a group and products or whatnot, but I don't know what I'm going to do with that, to be honest with you. Walmart has a Trezor wallet for $1.78, Amazon $1.60. So you mean one of these? Really? Well, that tells you something. They're even in freaking Walmarts now. And is it meant to hold any coin? Yeah. Guys, go to Trezor, Trezor.ca, and that's what I'm, let me just send you guys the link, and that's what I'm talking about. Trezor.ca. Oops, my damn computer likes to double letters every once in a while. So there's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about a Trezor. So yeah, if that's what it looks like at Walmart, that's it. But I mean, just so you guys know, I do recommend buying the 3 packs. So if you're buying them at Walmart, I guess you don't have to. Now that they're selling them at Walmart, maybe you don't have to buy the 3 packs. But before, when they weren't publicly like that, I was telling people to buy the 3 packs just in case you break it. You can go get the other one. You don't lose your money. You just log in and put in your seed, all your seed words and whatever, and you'll get, and then it loads it all back up. So, but if it's literally at Walmart, I mean, you don't have to get the 3 packs. You literally just go back to Walmart. All right, so no more questions. I'm just going to try to catch up to these last few, and then we'll get out of here because we're pushing 2 hours. All right, tips when you're doing, assuming crypto. Yes, never let the law of Jonte, did I say that right? Drag you down. The law of Jonte. I'm going to go read that. Copy that. And only because this guy is somebody who's followed me for a while. I have a lot of trust in him. I'm actually just going to send you guys this link, and I don't ever do this. So that comment here, guys, if you want to go look at this, look at it. It's a Wikipedia link. I'm going to look at it after this webinar, so I'm just going to load it up here real quick. Because there'll be some good advice here if it came from this guy. The 10 rules of state. You think you're not to think you are anything special. You're as good as we are. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go read that after. All right, summer is good. Okay, live weekend in LV around your B day when BTC is 100K. Yeah, true that. Oh, wouldn't that be just freaking fun? Not only that, yeah. I'm literally waiting for Bitcoin to get to 100 grand before I buy my Lamborghini. So I almost screwed up last July and bought it, and it would have cost me 61 Bitcoin. Wouldn't that have sucked? So now I'm going to wait till I can buy it for 2 Bitcoin. A larger percent of Americans think government corruption is something that happens in other countries. Yeah, I know. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. I mean, like literally, like guys, I have been able to speak with people that worked at such a high level that can actually confirm murders. I mean, like it's that crazy. I'm not going to go into it here, but it is unbelievable what our government is willing to do for a buck. I mean, it's unbelievable. But they're controlled. They're like puppets because the people own them. Got to go. Thanks for a great webinar. Hey, you're welcome, bud. The ones who control U.S. Oh, that's who you were talking about when you said something way up there. You've never heard of them? Yeah, okay. So anyways, for instance, just go search. I'll only give you one of their names, but go search the Rockefellers and just go Rockefeller history or something like that. It'll talk to you about all the oil or whatever and how the Rockefellers just, I mean, don't get me wrong, dudes are smart, like the whole family. But the fact is, I mean, they own the U.S. I mean, there's no way around it, them and some other families. So just go search them and you'll start to understand how they literally control everything with their money. And don't think they're just sitting on the sidelines right now watching everything go. And they know what's happening right now. And they're taking precautions and stuff like that. But yeah, it's definitely a big hit. Thanks. Look after your eyes. Take breaks from your computer. Catch you later. Hey, Mahesh. Thanks, buddy. All right, right. Don't ever buy a wallet on eBay or Amazon. Guy had 30K stolen. Oh, really? Yeah, see? So that's just it, guys. Guys, I'm telling you, I mean, you want to trust people. I still trust people, and I just don't get mad at myself when I get burned. But guys, there's so many idiots in this world that want to thieve and steal from you instead of use their efforts and brain power into actually doing something legit. And I even get them on small scales all the time in business here and online, and it's just pathetic. But that's just why I say shy away, try to be careful. My first KO was a 64K. Oh, cool. Computer. Uh, yeah, I think my first computer. Well, there was Apple when I was in elementary school, their little Mac green screen thing, and then there was Commodore 64 we had at home. Yeah, kind of funny. All right, last two comments. Well, you didn't say what hour you'd stop on. Got to go on the hour. Love the great info you put out. Awesome, thanks. Yeah, we're gonna wrap up here within the hour, so that's cool. Okay, so actually we're wrapping up right now. Third parties sell on Walmart, so be careful. Oh, I didn't know that. I assumed you're able to walk into the store. If you're meaning Walmart.com, then I wouldn't. Yeah, guys, like I said, I would just order right from the websites. There's no way around it. All right, guys, that is it. You're welcome, Bill. That is it for this Thursday webinar. I really appreciate you guys being on here. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just telling you what I do, what works for me, and what my opinions are. And hopefully, if anything else, convincing you guys to get into cryptocurrency, because I'm telling you, it's your life. It's your future, and it's you are right now in a position to where you can go from zero to hero in 1 year and completely change your life. And no, I don't care where you are, but the fact is, if you are paycheck to paycheck or if you struggle financially or whatever, all you have to do is go back and look at your life and say to yourself, I have made a lot of damn bad decisions. Let's make the right one right now and let's get into cryptocurrency because for the first time in your life, you guys are given the exact same tools that you were never allowed to get before. You know, tools that billionaires and millionaires and corporations and other people were able to take advantage of that you just couldn't do it because, for instance, you can't go buy into here because you got to buy a minimum of 100K of something or whatever. You literally have the same opportunities now as they do. You get to make the exact same return. If Bill Gates comes in, he may put in $1 million, say, into a certain coin, but the fact is, if that coin goes up 50%, he still made 50%. You get to make the same 50% he did if you only put in $1. Now, of course, you only make 50 cents, but you get my gist. So get into cryptocurrency, guys, and stay educated. Make this your new hobby, and the rest of your life, well, will change financially. But do remember one thing, money just magnifies who you are. So if you have issues now, making a lot of money this year is just going to magnify those issues. So make sure that you're aware of that as well and fix a lot of areas. All right, guys. I appreciate you guys coming on here. And I guess kind of sounded like a Dr. Phil right there. And I don't know about that. But anyways, I really hope that the best for you guys. It's why I'm doing these Thursday webinars and why I do them for free. It's why I put out the content is to help change your guys' lives. And so we will see you guys next Thursday.